Hi everyone, it's Carissa, beauty expert for Walmart.com, Ask the Expert, and I'm here today to answer some of your questions that you've been leaving on the community forum. Thank you so much for reading and for supporting us and also for getting involved and asking some questions. I promise to answer each and every one of them personally, whether it be a video that I'm going to make every week or if I just jot down a quick answer when I see them come across. So again, thank you. Keep the questions coming. I love to see them. The first question this week comes from Rebecca, and Rebecca asks, what's the best kind of mascara for someone who wants a softer look? It's a great question. I know a lot of people who find the traditional mascara is a little bit too harsh, especially if they're just running around and they don't want the full glam look. So you can look for a couple different things. The first thing you want to look for is a mascara that's brown. The lighter the color, the less harsh it's going to look on the skin. The very black is going to give you the more dramatic look, and the brown is going to give you a little bit of a more casual look. So always look for something that's brown in color. The second thing you might want to look for is something called a lash tint. A lash tint is not going to build up the volume in the lashes that a traditional mascara does. It's just going to go over and give the lashes a nice flash of color, and it's going to be a little bit more subtle. But if you use this application technique, you might not need a new mascara at all. This is one of my favorite things to do. Now this is just a regular mascara. This is my CoverGirl Marathon that I love, and this is a brush that cost me $1, and this is an eyelining brush. You want an eyeliner brush with a flat tip. And what you want to do is take your mascara wand out, take your eyeliner brush, and just coat the tip of it with a little bit of mascara. And then this is your new mascara wand. You're just going to use this on your lashes the same way you would mascara. You just go from the base all the way up to the tip, all the way across, and then just kind of wiggle it back and forth on the tips of your lashes to make sure that you're darkening them, and that's it. It's going to give you the color, but it's not going to give you the bulk. You're basically just painting on the same color. So just keep in mind that the application of the makeup counts as much as the makeup itself. So if you learn a couple of these little tricks, then you might be able to get the look that you're really looking for. Thanks for the question, Rebecca. Next, we're moving on to Lindsay. Lindsay was wondering if I could give her a little bit of help for the shelf life of makeup. It's a really popular question, and there's no cut and dry answer for this, but I do have a couple guidelines that might help you out. The first is if it takes you a while to wear your foundation and you have a foundation on your shelf for maybe a year or two, consider using a powder mineral foundation. Look for something that says 100% mineral foundation, and again, make sure it's in the powder form. Minerals are basically pulverized rocks. That's what mineral foundation is made from. And so bacteria can't live on these rocks, and therefore it doesn't go bad and it doesn't have a shelf life. So mineral makeup is really the way to go. You can do that in the eyeshadow form, you can do it in the blush form, and in foundation. So if it's taking you a little bit longer to get through things and it's going to save you a lot of money when you don't have to throw things away, look for a mineral formula. If you're talking about a cream, which is lipstick, lip gloss, cheek cream color, then you're going to be right around a year. And you can start to smell, you opened up a lipstick and you smell it and you can smell the raw ingredients and you can tell that it's turned a little bit. You can usually tell when the products are starting to go bad, so just be aware of that. If you start to smell the raw ingredients in the products, chances are it's probably not too good anymore. I always take the most precaution in the products that you use around your eyes. Mascara, eyeliner, products like these that are cream-based, use around the eyes, I don't take any chances with. So my mascaras, I do around 6 months. Eyeliners, the gel eyeliners in the pot, right around a year. Again, you don't want to chance it around the eyes. You don't want an eye infection or anything like that. So just make sure you're using what you have and just be cautious. Err on the side of caution and throw it away. Our next question comes from Texas Girl. And Texas Girl asks, is it safe to have microdermabrasion when you have rosacea? Another great question. I'm asked about rosacea quite a bit since people tend to have a little bit more sensitized skin. So I would say, is it safe? Maybe. But is it a good idea? Probably not. The microdermabrasion could make the rosacea a little bit worse, and it could worsen the redness that's also associated with rosacea. Now there's a couple different kinds of rosacea and there's several different treatment options, but when you're looking for skincare, just look for products that say calming, comforting, redness reducing. These are all products that might be good for rosacea. And there's also different lines right now that do say that they're great for rosacea, so you might want to check that out as well. Another great tip for skin that tends to be red and irritated is to look for products that are fragrance free. So that's what we have this week. Those are our 3 questions. Again, thank you so much for reading and for supporting the community forums. Please keep the questions coming. I'm so happy to answer them. So again, this is Carissa, beauty expert for Walmart.com, saying thank you so much. We'll see you next week.